Okay, I'm back. It looks like I got it down to about 161. I don't think it's going to go much higher than that. So I'm going to add my fragrance oil and then I'm going to show you how I put it into the mold. Yeah, it's at like 161.6, which is fine. So just pour the fragrance oil in. I'm putting 2 ounces in, which is a lot, but that's normally what I do because I like my soap fragranced. I'm not going to scrape down the sides that much because some of that soap has gotten hard and I don't want it to mix in and have lumps. Then your soap will be kind of lumpy. Well, it's going to be kind of, I'll say textured anyway because it's cold, because it's hot process and not cold process. But anyway. Alright. Scraped it down a little bit. Okay. So now it is ready to go into the mold. And now you should work kind of fast because it will start to harden. Here's my mold. And you just start to plop it in. What I normally do is work it into the corners. Give it a good bang, cover your ears. And then I put the rest on the top. This I'm not really worrying about it being too perfect. So hope you can see. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle the top with some lavender buds. And these smell really good. I'm not worrying about it being, like the top being perfectly flat or anything like that. What I am going to do is put a glove on, and I'm going to like press. This is mainly for the lavender buds because otherwise they're just going to fall off. And I'm going to put a little bit more on the top. Actually, next time what I might do is put the lavender buds on the bottom. I was gonna do that. I should have, but anyway. Okay. Put okay. So that's it. That's what it looks like. We are going to put it away. I'm gonna let it set up overnight, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like in the morning when it's all done. Okay. This is the next morning. I let it sit overnight. I have some wax paper down here to catch any of the lavender buds that may come off. Okay, it's coming out of the mold pretty easily. That's the good thing about using silicone in this instance. Alright, I'll turn it over. Any of the loose buds will fall off. I might be able to press some of them back down into the soap. Okay, so that's good. That looks good. And oh boy. Now I'm going to cut it. And I just used this to cut it, a miter box that I got from Home Depot. I think I got this from Lowe's. Either Lowe's or Home Depot, one of them. I normally do leave the wax paper. It's just a preference. It's a personal preference for me, but I take it down. Or whip it down. Okay. And put another piece of this paper down. And I normally like to cut them about, I'm going to try these an inch, and then I weigh them to see how much they weigh. This one's going to be small because it's an end piece, so I don't worry about that too much. This one. There you go. That's what it looks like. Lavender buds. Okay, that's 6 ounces. That's a little, actually 6.2. That's a little bigger than I want them to be. Even when I cut them, these are going to shrink some too. Not as much as if it was cold processed, but they are going to, some of the liquid that's still in them is going to evaporate, so you want to take that into consideration. Alright, that one's 5 ounces. So I want a little bit bigger than that, but not quite 6 ounces. But I normally like to have them at about 5.5 excuse me 5.5 ounces. That way, even if they cure some and lose some of their weight, they'll still be at 5 ounces. So that's how. Okay, that's still 6 ounces. I cannot get this to get the way I want it to be. Okay, let's try one more. This smells really, really good. And I like the way the rustic look of the soap with the lavender buds on the top. Okay, that one's good. This one's 5.5 ounces. The other ones, like I said, if they're a little bit off, that's like kind of the price you pay for hand cutting. But I'm going to invest in a cutter soon. One of those cutters that give you those perfect size bars. But I think that the way the bars look kind of add to the homemade look of them. And that's how I like them. Okay. All right. So that end piece. The end piece is about 5.5 ounces also. So there you go. The pieces are cut. And I'm going to put them on my drying rack for about a week. They're ready to use now, but they are still a little soft, so you do want them to harden up. And that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message, and I will answer it the best I can. Alright, have fun, and I'll see you guys soon.